This is a team we're going to be using for some VGC Reg J battles coming back to Master Ball. We're using Hawlucha because Hawlucha is getting a new Mega Evolutions in Legend Zygarde. I think Hawlucha paired with Pecharunt, Zacian, and then Whimsicott, Gothitelle, Ditto. It's like a, not necessarily a Perish Trap comp, but it's actually like a really cool core. I love pairing Gothitelle with Zacian, and I think like Gothitelle with Pecharunt, to be able to trap them in while being like toxic and confused is actually really cool. I think Ditto's going to be really cool because we can copy up all of the different mythicals and legends. And we are using Sky Attack Power Herb Unburden Hawlucha. So hopefully we can get some big wins with this team and get back to Master Ball pretty quick. Wish me luck. Here we go. That's like a Reg G team. There's one restricted, but we're on ranked, right? The background's the cool background. I actually kind of like Hawlucha here. Am I wrong? Hawlucha like kind of just slaps here. I could get away with it. What are they gonna do, intimidate me? Dude, I do not care. This is Hawlucha, baby. Hawlucha Libre. We could go Hawlucha Whims. I'm not really afraid of like that many of their mons here. Worst case scenario, they'd go Flutter Koraidon, and like I outspeed that. So they have to go, they can't go Flutter Koraidon and Whims, right? So I'm gonna go with this. And then I think I'm gonna bring the Zacian, obviously. Do I want Pecharunt here? It's decent into things like Koraidon. I say decent. Decent into some of these things. It might be better off to go Goth. Goth is not very good here, but it's good to stop the pivots if they want to be pivoting. I wonder what I should be doing here. Pecharunt, it's either I may maybe just Ditto and copy their Lando and just close them out. I vibe with that. Ditto's a good mon. I love copying flutters with Ditto. That works for me. What are your thoughts on VGC moving to Champions? I'm not that big of a fan of it, but like it doesn't really affect me yet. So, you know, we don't really know anything about those games, so I don't really have an official opinion until we know more. So there's the Lando Whims. So the cool thing about this is Hawlucha should outspeed. It sucks we're intimidated, but like, I think we're okay. Alright, I'm gonna rip this, bro. Rip it good. Ba-da-da-da-da. Let's go. And I think we're rocking Sash Whims today, so even if they are some sort of weird, like, Flying Terra, you know, Landorus or something, I think we're fine. So my Tailwind goes up. Let's see if they're using Tailwind. If they're tricking me and they're like, Sash, I'm cooked. They're taunting. Oh, they tried to go for the cheeky play. You know, the play where you lose the game if you lose the speed tie. Let's go. Sky Attack Unburden Hawlucha. Oh, dude, this is the coolest thing ever, dude. No way. Can I please hit this? This move is not 100% accuracy, right? Let's go. We hit those. Big damage, and it is Sash. All right, so they're going to be able to stagger Tailwinds and maybe go for like a U-turn or something. I think that's okay. That is okay. Rock Slide. Yeah, decent damage. Hawlucha does outspeed basically everything now. So I could go Encore if I wanted to Encore them into that. I could just hard charge another one of these, dude. Dude, I want it actually. Like, give me that. I actually want to hard charge another Sky Attack. I kind of want to put it into the Whim slot too, even though it would redirect. There's the stagger of the Tailwind, so they're actually doing a lot of things right here. And I'm just going to start charging with the Sky Attack, dude. I ain't doing anything else today, bro. Next turn, like, Hawlucha's the fastest thing on the board. Like, I'm going to slap your Koraidon silly, bro. Let's go. And D-Gleam finishes off their Whims. And I think the way to win this matchup is to just save my Whimsicott here to be able to reapply a Tailwind in a couple more turns. That's probably what we need to do to win this one. Let's see, is it Koraidon? There's Incin. Oh, yeah, this is going to be such a juicy, like, Landorus pivot. They're going to fake out my Hawlucha. I think that's fine. I think I'm okay with that. So we just need to pivot in our Ditto and get a juicy double Intimidate back. And the last mon they have should be Koraidon in this situation, right? So let's see. Double Intimidate. Fake out. Fake out. Fake out. Fake out. They're going to fake out the Hawlucha. And that's fine. Yep. Absolutely acceptable. And that should be Scarfed Lando, I think. Last turn of my Tailwind. Upper hand Encore. So I can Encore you into Fake Out. And I can just U-turn into your Lando if I want. And then come in with my Zacian. It's clean! How about them fake outs, though? How about them? How about these fake outs, though? Yeah. Awesome. And we're going to go to Zacian here. Cool. Dude, Hawlucha busted. Alright, so you're going to be pivoting things out here. I know it. Hawlucha's still alive. Awesome. Found your channel with the Zoroark Dondozo team. Yeah. Yeah, Tiff, definitely good. Yeah, I definitely think there's a lot of value there. They still have one more turn on their Tailwind, and they're going to be pivoting in Koraidon somewhere. I think the target is the correct target is to go into. Oh, let me just think. -2 there. I think I'm gonna Behemoth Blade the Landorus and just pivot in Ditto here. I could Swords Dance too, honestly. This is fine. So this is the first thing that would be pivoting. I want to save the Hawlucha just because it is still usable with close combat, to be able to peel off the Incin in the later part of the game if I need to. They gotta try and flinch my Zacian here. And that's a double Intimidated Lando right now. And a double Intimidated Sin. Anyone switching? Yeah. So they're switching that out for Koraidon. I think if it's... I should be Koraidon, right? Yep. So let's see how much damage... Well, we should be able to break the Lando. Hopefully we don't get flinched by Rock Slide. But even if we do, we have a fake out pin to the Koraidon if we want to with Ditto. No flinch. Nice. So Lando's down. And Lando, I think, is like the big Enigmamon there. I think like getting Lando off the board is like absolutely amazing. They're going to be able to come in within Sin and go for like a fake out pin, but we could honestly just trade fake outs and pivot in our maybe something else. Yeah, Zork's great though. We're just at neutral here. Protect, fake out, party shot, knockoff. Whoa. Sudden Sin can't hit, it can't Flare Blitz. So that means we just go fake out here and SD. We try an SD. And then next turn we'll pivot. Have I with that? Because if you KO, if you were to do something weird, like, yeah, we'll see. Protect, cool, that works for me. If you KO something, yeah, actually you can't KO anything here. Yeah, we're okay. Damn, if I would have made that read, though, and fake out of the Incin, I would have just won the game. Crazy, bro. Sheesh. Fake out my Zacian. The Protect fake out play goated. Alright, so I think it's a good idea to keep this Incin slot, like, alive. I think I'm going to pivot in my Whims and just Protect. And if you KO it, I can just bring out something else. Ooh, but if they KO me with, like, a Flame Charge, that would suck. Yeah, it's hard to say. Yo, is that Casey with a raid? Yo, thank you, my friend. Hope you're doing good. How was your stream? How was your stream? We're playing in a Reg H tour today, but we're taking a break to do some Reg J stuff, but hopefully you had a good stream. Can I give a shout out? Here's the Terra. It's going to be maybe like Fire Terra, I'm thinking. Shout out, right? Is it this? Bam, easy peasy, yo. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're having a great day. All right, so we're protecting here. Let's see what they actually want to do. They could go for the big Flare Blitz, and like if they make a fat read, yeah, they went for the Flare Blitz, but they targeted the Zacian, right? Yeah. I was going to say, if they targeted the Incin slot with that, they would have been nuts, bro. Didn't like Reg J. I feel it. Stream was all right, but the games made me want to tear my hair out. Some incredibly unlikely nonsense. I mean, that's... I'm assuming you're playing Reg J, right? That's Reg J, right? So they knock off my Sash, and then I could bring out Ditto and just copy their Koraidon here. And then I could try and pin their Incin. But, like, we'll see what we want to do. Like, having double restrictors is kind of nice. Kind of nice. Let's see what this Koraidon set is. Reg H Ladder Tour and Reg J to Master Ball. Ah, yeah, I wanted to play some Reg H Ladder Tours as well. All right, so I could hit that Incin. They could protect and do what? They could hit my Zacian. That's fine. Like, I wanted to lock into this anyways. And we have Ghost Terra for, like, the mirror. So, like, we could flip this on to block them collision coursing my Ditto. But I think I can do that next turn. right? I think I could definitely get away with that next turn. I think I'm going to Collision Course here and just Swords Dance. I think that's the play that I want. That's the play that I want. That guarantee just lets me get this, I think. They can make a fat read and go into my Ditto, but like we'll see how this works. But yeah, it's dicey at the start of these formats, right? I appreciate the raid. I'm gonna hit you back next time you're live when I'm ending. Played 2 Muck Smeargle games in a row. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's the worst. I apologize. I feel bad. Good Protect on the Incin. Really like that for them. Solid play. Let's see what they're going into there. Are they Collision Coursing my Ditto? Yeah, I'm gonna get the Incin off the board next turn. So SD is huge here. It puts me at +1. Need to go cool off. I wish you a good stream. Yo, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. They are Collision Coursing, I think, my Ditto. So I could have went Ghost Terror there. That would have been a savage play. Because now I have to eat the moves on my Zacian, but at the same time, like, I have... oh, they're Life Orb too. That's cool. So let me think about this. Hawlucha is speedy. But I don't think it's speedier than their Koraidon. I don't have Protect. The right play for them is to go for double Protect with this Incin, I think. Yeah, they didn't do it. Cool. We take those. Dumpy. The Rocky Helmet, kind of nice, So we should be able to take this win. They almost had it. I think they almost had it, but Hawlucha gaming out here. Hawlucha cooking. I really wish that they gave Hawlucha back Tailwind. I think that would be cool. Trying to shiny hunt Hawlucha. Yeah, Hawlucha's cool. You know, we're using it because it got its new Mega. But now that Zacian, or now that they've lost their Steroid 2, we should be in a good spot. I wish I knew if I outsped. We're 118 base speed. I think I do outspeed, but like, it's fine. This should be able to get the win. Yo, if Zacian's outspeeding, Hawlucha probably does too. Let's go, Hawlucha! Oh, better than Koraidon confirmed. Let's go. Hawluchador Libre. Taking those wins all the way to the bank on the ranked ladder. Sheesh. That's what we like to see out here. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. I'm right looking there. At this, right? I actually think Gothitelle has like the pins, but I do really worry about fighting Ho-Oh with the Zacian. So we need to like catch them in like a really weird Terra, I think. Hawlucha's really good here. Like, what's wrong with these two into this? I think this loses hard if they get up like the right sort of speed control, but like, dude, this is actually kind of sick. This is like kind of sick. Let's see what happens. Let's see what they got. Rillaboom Flutter. Oh, yeah. I'm vibing out here. Alright, so they can't pivot out this Rillaboom, which means I just get to pop it, right? Oh, it's so nice. Hawlucha can just pop the Rillaboom right now. You can't stop me, bro. You could fake out. I guess if you really wanted to fake out, you could, but like, come on, bro. Don't do me like that. Is that booster speed? Please. The tournament's going on right now. We're just waiting in between rounds for the next round to start. Let's think about what we're going to do. I can pop this Rillaboom, but I think the right play with it is actually just to pop the Flutter. Yeah. I don't need to leave Goth on the board to eat like a Shadow Ball, to eat like a U-turn. You can go into this Ho-Oh and I think I'm still fine. Petrot's going to have to 1v1 this Ho-Oh, which I'm not really excited about, and I really would like to force this Rillaterra, which like I think we are. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Yeah. You like the part where I forced the Rillaterra and then just dump truck their Flutter? Oh my gosh. Dude, we stay taking those wins all the way to the bank, bro. Oh, dude, yeah, they knew what we had. Not in our house, buddy. Not today. Hawlucha was about to pop that Flutter main. And then, like, if they fake out of the Zacian slot, we then could have encored the Rilla. Like, oh, that's chef's kiss. So we have Koraidon, Zenta, Chi-Yu. Alright, so this is something that, like, Whimsicott could be, like, really, really good into if given the right teammates. You know, like Hawlucha. Oh, dude, that's so sick. Dude, I love it. I love it. This is so cool. Alright, so Whimsicott, Hawlucha are really cool here. How do I feel about Ditto? I actually really think Ditto's usable here. And then Zacian? Like, Zacian should be really usable. We're not really using enough Petra Run, but, like, it's there. So, the Hawlucha is the thing that we're really featuring, if I'm being honest. Like, Hawlucha, Goth, Wims, it's all really, really solid. I think Hawlucha is so underrated. You don't really see me ever bust it out that often, but I think with people having to learn how, like, a new format works on, like, the new ranked ladder, Hawlucha has shots that just come in here and be like, you gotta be this tall to ride, homie. Like, they're gonna probably... I wouldn't be surprised if they wanted to lead Ogerpon here. I think Ogerpon is a good lead into my team, but... I think we still got shots. I think we still got some shots. Okay, so Ogerpon is a good lead into our team. Let me think about how I want to handle this situation. Because, like, I want the Tailwind. I want the knock. I want to be able to pop the Ogre. But I don't want to lose my Hawlucha in the process. So I think, well, oh, that's also not Booster Flutter. So it's Sash and Sturdy lead. So that's actually, like, really obnoxious. I think we actually target here and do this. Protect. No. I want a Tailwind. I want to guarantee stick damage on something. And if you protect with the Flutter, I think that's fine. And then next turn I have, like, Dazzle plus Encore, or sorry, Dazzle plus Close Combat in the Ogerpon, depending on, like, who they go into. You might be able to pop my Hawlucha with, like, a Moonblast, but I don't think I don't lose the limbs either. You shouldn't be able to take out both my mons this turn. I just have to hit this Sky Attack. Let's go! And I can flinch you. This is a high flinch, high crit move, right? Let's go. 30% chance to flinch. No, I just missed Sky Attack, dude! Are you real? Dude, it's a 90 and the Oko's me. Dude, that sucks. That's probably going to lose me the game. That's probably going to lose me the game. 100% chance to lose me the game, right? Oh, gosh, that is so terrible. Terrible. I hate it. Wow. All right. Never lucky. You know, that's what we like to say here. We say never lucky when that happens. I cry every time. I always do be crying out here when you miss Sky Attack. When you just rip the Sky Attack and it just fat misses. And they still have Koraidon, which is actually, like, a big problem. So let's see what happens. I think we would have won the game if we hit that. Because, like, do you see the line here? To where, like, we had the chance to flinch. We have so many lines. We're going to be able to take out the Ogerpon this turn. That's great. We're going to be able to break the Flutter Sash, which is great. They could then come in with the Koraidon. I'll have to flip on the Terra on my Zacian. And then we'll finish off the Flutter. But, like, it's not looking good for our hero. They're definitely not expecting Gleam here. They're just like, oh, that's crazy. This guy actually has Gleam. He's so good at this game. I'm like, I know, right? Crazy. So let's see. Icy Wind. Oh, that's really frustrating. All right. Zacian should still outspeed Flutter, though. Oh, weird. Okay. I don't even... That's not even terrible for me. I vibe with it. So we have to flip this on. We can't protect. This is more useful to just send it out as Koraidon. Yep. Vibe with this. I see the lines. I see what has to happen here. We got the right Terra on the Zacian, I think. Maybe Water might have been a little bit more optimal, but we should be fast enough to make this work. Yeah, let's see. That taunt was actually kind of nice into our Wims, though. Alright, here we go. Nice. Still outspeeds the Flutter. Perfect. And then you're going to take out my Wims with your Heat Wave, right? Hopefully you don't burn my Zacian, right? And then you send out Koraidon and I copy it. And if you send out, like, Zenta, I can copy that too. You know what I mean? Like, that works for me. No burn, no burn. Perfect. So we outspeed the Chi-Yu and can just Sacred Sword it next turn as well. Alright, where are we dropping? Where are we dropping? Show me what you got. Yeah, let's go. Alright, so he's gonna Terra. Because he otherwise player up just folds him. And we get to see his set, which is so nice. I'm wondering if I should double up into the Chi-Yu, because it will get the KO. You know, if I Flare Blitz the Chi-Yu, it will go down. But then I'd be stuck into Flare Blitz. And this is fine. If they want to make the right play, there might be something to terastallizing Chi-Yu Ghost. There might be. There might be a line that like gets them a little bit more damage out. Yeah, we'll see. Like, if you protect your Koraidon, terastallize Chi-Yu Ghost, maybe get a burn or like a crit, like... There are lines where, like, you start to come out ahead. But let's just see. Okay, they went with the standard, like, fire. Cool. So I'm going to be able to take out the Chi-Yu. I'm going to be able to do big damage to their Koraidon. And let's see what they got. Damage. Oof! And I think it's better to respect the Chi-Yu here with the Zacian. Just for like just for one turn, just a little bit of respect there, because like I don't want no more burns, I don't want no heat wave crits, and this Koraidon has one turn. Show me what you got. Ooh. All right, so you got one. If you can crit, if you're orbed and you crit my Zacian, I think I go down. Maybe. He is orbed. I tell you what, he's faster than me right now. That moveset was... That's fine. We don't need to, like, wait it out. Like, if we can wait it out, we wait it out. Like, if you crit me, you crit me, bro. CC, baby, what you got? Yeah, GG's. That was good. I could have doubled into that spot and got it, but they could have also went for, like, protects and other things like that. I think if I didn't close combat, I might have lived. So it might have been a better idea just to Flare Blitz that guy. But, again, I didn't know if they were orbed. I was assuming that they were. They played it correctly. They had it in the end game. The Icy Wind was a good play. Yeah, the Icy Wind really gave us a lot of problems. So, yeah, good stuff from our opponent. Again, like, I think we might have been able to target that just a little bit better to get the guarantee lockup in the end, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. What lost us that game was the miss of the Sky Attack on the first turn. Holy moly, I can't believe we almost brought that back after missing Sky Attack on the first turn. Ridiculous. Another, like, Ogerpon Flutter. And Scrafty. I think that keeping Hawlucha in the back could be really good this time. What do we actually think about Petra Run? I think it's definitely usable here. I think something like Petra Run Whims could be seen as good. I also think like Gothitelle is like not bad at all here. I could even lead Ditto here if I lead it in the correct spots. Like if I copy their Ogerpon with Ditto, that's so cracked. If I copy Arceus with Ditto, that's so good. I don't think we want to... I mean, we could lead Zacian. Zacian Hawlucha is what I'm going to try for this one. Can I just try this? Can you guys just let me try this? Like, I don't care if we lose. This will be fun. I think this actually has the potential to be, like, really, 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 really cool. If you go Suicune and try and Tailwind me, I will Encore you into Tailwind because I get the speed boost, just like you apply speed boost to your teammates. This is the perfect lead for me. Okay. I need to flip on Terra on my Zacian. I don't really want to, but it's fine. I guess I could just protect it. But, like, I really like this play. Gaming. So the idea here is going to be to catch them in, like, an Encore pin. Just catch them in, like, a Tailwind Encore pin. But, like, we'll see what we can get done here. There's a couple of ways that this can get away from me. That's an Encore right there. Cool. Vibe with that. SD, baby! Now, I still use my Power Herb when I pop off like this, so this is fine. And you're going to Tailwind me, right? Yeah. Do it, do it, do it. Hawlucha! Lucha, Lucha. Sucks I got my Terra out of me, but, like, it's fine. Tailwind's fine. Okay. let's think about how we want to handle this. Because, like, I could hit the Suicune this turn, but, like, I don't need to hit the Suicune this turn. Double Swords Dance Zacian, bro! Let's go, Hawlucha. Let's go. What are you gonna do, Ice Beam me, bro? Like, it sucks, but he hits the double, too. That's awesome. We can just pop that thing next turn. Scald? Cool. Ow. SD, baby! Oh, dude, I'm so big right now. I'm so big right now. I'm literally massive. If I click this, I die. Yep. Triple? I mean, you're gonna have to. He can swap it out for Flutter, that's fine. If he burns me with a Scald, like, that sucks, but it's okay. I think saving the Hawlucha might be a good idea. It's a good mon, he gets good moves. Let's save it. I can pop come in on a Scald or something. Reshiram goes for Protect. Reshiram's going to go down in a sec. And then we stagger that Tailwind up. We stagger that Tailwind up. Pop it. Whoo! I'm technically a +5 right now. Technically. Okay. Fluttermane. Yeah, go nuts. Is this booster? Think about how I want to play this. Turn on Tailwinds are 1. So what we do is we Protect, Tailwind, and then Encore their Suicune next turn. See, I don't need a Tailwind here because I don't want to eat a Moonblast, right? They're faster than me with the Flutter. I don't want to let them be faster. Because now their Tailwind's going to expire, and they don't get to set a new one unless they pop my Whims this turn. And if they do pop the Whims this turn, like, we're fine. Because we just bring out Ditto and copy their Flutter, and then Icy Wind them first. Yeah. Gaming! Now you don't get Tailwind. Cool. That could be Mental Orb Suicune or Dark Terra, but, like, blow your resources. Oh, he's thinking about blowing those resources here. He's thinking about it. I blew some resources. Give me some of those back. Come on. Come on. We're waiting. Just waiting. Yeah, that's the right play. There's 2 reasons why it's the right play. First of all, you can try and get a burn. Second of all, you can try and get a Tailwind. Like, he's going to Scald. Because he has to Scald now unless he's Mental Orb. Cool, so he's going to have to Scald. That can burn my Zacian, but, like, I still got enough damage on this thing to rip through everything. SD Zacian's kind of busted. Yeah, they were targeted. You're using Tailwind. Cool. So if that's how they want to play it, we can now Encore the Flutter and just rip this guy to smithereens. Because we don't even need to do anything weird. You might as well just start taking damage on the Suicune because it's free at this point, right? Yeah, battle's canceled. Nice. Like, Encore's a really good move. Like, Encore's kind of nice. Like, you don't really see me bust out, like, the double Encore teams because I have Encore on my Hawlucha as well, but, like, it's so good. Is that Gravity Gigas? Are you cooking? Dude, this guy's, like, actually cooking something. There's some shenanigans afoot. I'm gonna try those. I think that, like, Hawlucha is still viable here, though. Alright, let's try those. Hawlucha in the back. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes Hawlucha. Yeah, I wonder what the Darkrai's gonna be doing. Yeah, they did change the background. Yep. Every couple of months they switch it up. Yeah, I wonder where the accuracy boost is coming. I think Gigas gets gravity. Don't think Weavile... Does Weavile get... I don't think Weavile gets, like, Sweet Scent. I don't think Hydreigon gets gravity either. I think the best non-prankster-esque gravity, non-speed booster, non-fast gravity user is, like, Lando I is probably one of the better ones, I would say. Things that, like, could realistically outspeed, like, you know, even, like, modest, not full-speed Darkrai next to, like, a timid full-speed Lando I and go gravity Dark Void that way. This guy doesn't have that. I don't think Hydreigon gets gravity. But let's see what they want to do here. Weavile is better than it looks. If they open up Weavile Groudon, I'm not excited about that. But at the same time, like, I'm trying to think of what I need to do to win in that situation. When am I posting this on YouTube? Oh, this is not going on YouTube. We're just goofing around. So let's see. Wheezing Weavile. That's so unique. I mean, I could fake out the Wheezing, stop Wisp. I could Protect. Is this really the fabled fake out? I mean, I think you always try and trade fake outs in this situation. I think you always trade fake outs. So something like, if you fake out my Goth and you Wisp my Zacian, I lose the game basically. But then you can't. Yeah, you don't Wisp on this team. You don't Wisp on this team. I'm gaming. Yeah, there's no way that Weezing has a Wisp. And I'm fake outing anyways. The only thing that like they could do here is if you want to, we're trading fake outs here in this situation. Cool. You fake out me, I fake out you, I scout if you have leftovers. Like, and we go into a standard game. You could be Cloak, I guess, here, but like, come on. Yeah. We trade fake outs. Like regular, normal people, and you show the lefties. Awesome. Lefties are Black Sludge. It's lefties. Awesome. So it's very, very standard game here. I'm only afraid of Wisp. And, like, I just don't think that Weezing has it. On a team with, like, Darkrai, I'm just not getting those vibes. I'm not getting those vibes. So I'm going to pivot in my Wims here, and the reason behind that is, like, let's say they want to KO, they want to make a read and go for, like, Icicle, Triple Axle, sorry, into the Goth and get the KO or something on the Wims pivot. I just come back in with my Goth and get another fake out pin. So it's like, that's probably fine. And if they want to do that and Wisp my Zacian, that's like the worst case scenario, but if they do all those things, you know, we're gaming. And now we're cooking, because like now I can actually dumpster some people. Let's see if we got that Wisp. Because even if you do, I'm plus 3 now. Taunt, yeah, see, like we're gaming here now. Absolutely amazing. Cool, so I'm just gonna pivot out, I think. Now, let's see, every Weezing I've ever run has had Wisp, but this one has a Darkrai, right? And that's why I'm really getting that, like, I'm really getting that, nah, you don't got that. That's not, you don't got Wisp on this one. It's a Darkrai. If it was any other Weezing, if that Darkrai was like literally like any other mon, I'd be like more respectful. Yeah. But it has Darkrai, you know. It clashes too hard. It's too much clash. Here we go. Dump truck. I was respecting Sash with this Dazzling Gleam. So Sash is going to be on the Darkrai. Yep. And you can Sludge Bomb. You got a 30% chance Poison. You can Wisp still, too. Like, I think Zacian's like set. He does have the Wisp. Oh my gosh, what a Chad. And he hits it. Congratulations. But now, I can't get put to sleep, which means, like, I don't care about your Darkrai. And I don't care about your Reg Gigas. And, like, those are fine. I think that's still fine. Yep. Like, Zacian's still okay here. Like, Zacian's still big in this situation. Another thing about that is, like, I could have flipped on Fire Terra. You could have missed the Wisp. Like, it's very risky to do that play. Yeah, I think SD Weezing's, like, or SD Zacian's still, like, cracked. Let's see what they want to do here. Gigas is usable. Hydreigon. That works. Oh, duh, I can't predict. I'm taunted. Yeah. You're going to use a poison attack, I think. And I don't need to do anything weird. You got to go Steel Terra, otherwise this Whim's going to tear you up, homie. You got Steel or Poison to do with that Hydreigon. I guess Fire is also an option, but it has to be a Terra here. And no matter what that Terra is, Hawlucha's going to check it. Yep, that's the worst case scenario. Actually, Poison would have been the worst for this Zacian, I think. Because, like, this still hits for, like, half. I want to see if they Tailwind. Let's see. Sacred Sword. Oof, that's still so much damage. I'm burned, bro. Heat Wave, he's popping it. Dude, Hawlucha's gonna melt this guy, dude. Dude, I'm so ready for Hawlucha to send this guy to the Shadow Realm, bro. Gunk Shot, never lucky. Alright, we're gaming, though. Still gaming. Alright, cool. We needed to live there. Alright, Hawlucha. You ready, my guy? It's all you. Alright. How am I gonna break this freaking Weezing, dude? Like, let's be real. How am I gonna break it? So we go Fake Out here. And we actually have to just go for... I have to... let's do this. Let's do this. Let's play the game correctly. Dumpy. Come on. Come on, Hawlucha. I got faith in you, homie. Rips. Let's pop it. Oh, let's go. Boom. Alright. Now, who are you going after with this Weezing? Are you burning? Are you trying to burn me? Don't burn me, dude. I'm Hawlucha. I don't want to get burned. Please don't burn me, dude. I'll be so sad if I get burned by this freaking Weezing again. Like, because I could have Fake Outed it. I really think they should have protected. No! Oh, I'm so sad, dude. I cry every time. Alright. It's not over yet, but I'm really sad. Really sad. Last month's probably Gigas, right? Probably. Like, God. It's fucking... If it's Gigas, I'm so mad. Because, like, this Weezing just stayed on the board and didn't protect for, like, 5 turns. Alright, it's Darkrai. That's fair. We still have shots, actually. We still have shots. Okay. I don't know if we Oko Darkrai with this CC burned, but like it'd be really cool if we did. That's fine. We have Encore. Let's see who they go into though. This is so dicey, dude. I hate this. Gunk Shot into Hawlucha. Doesn't get the KO yet. Can't break Star type. Oh, Hawlucha's the one with Encore. And it's not Prankster because Weezing's on the board. We have like multiple ways to play around it. Alright. It's Sash on the Darkrai though, right? We know this. This is our only out, I think. We still have the slightest, smallest sliver of shots to win this game. We gotta win a speed tie with Hawlucha, I think. Come on, Wims. Do it. Let's go, Wims. No! He actually hit a raw Dark Void and won a speed tie, dude. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I cry every single time. You hit a blind Dark Void and won a speed tie? Oh my gosh, dude. No way. Go to Vegas with that garbage. Okay. And you hit the Gunk Shot. Ugh. Hawlucha's still alive. He's gonna protect this turn, though. Is he going to protect this turn? Does he know that he was winning a speed tie? They're both 125s. Oh, wait, actually, no, they're not. They're not. It's not a speed tie. Which is like 118, right? He just still protects. Ooh, let's go. Because I'm going to fake up him for next turn if you don't kill this slot. Dude, we still have shots to win the game. I think that's the craziest thing about this. Like, you can't. I've been hit by like 4 Gunk Shots in a row. You got to stop it with that. Wake up, Wims. Wake up, Wims. Wake up, Wims. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Whimsicott. Come on, Whimsicott. Give me that wake up. Give me that wake up. Yep. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on. Let's go! Yeah, so if the Weezing only has, like, Wisp, it's like, we might be, like, I don't know what he's going to do, but we have Encore with multiple Mons. We have good defensive typings here. Can you just miss some gunk shots? Oh my gosh, this guy cannot miss a gunk shot to save his life. But, right here, I'm going to send it to Hawlucha. If this Weezing clicks Protect, I technically can win. Technically I can. If you click Protect here, I can win. Gaming. Get him, Hawlucha. I've been hit by every Wisp. I've been hit by like 5 gunk shots in a row. No Protect. Alright, I gotta flinch it. Come on. Crit flinch! Hawlucha! Come on. Don't miss. Don't miss. Let's go. Big damage. Oh, didn't do nothing, dude. That's some good damage. Is that a crit there? That is. Gunk shot. Dude, stop hitting these gunk shots! What are you doing? And a poison! Like, are you real? I've been hit by 6 gunk shots in a row! Oh my gosh. Chat, I need an adult. I need so many adults right now. I've just been hit by 6 gunk shots. Oh my gosh. Oh man, never lucky. Oh my gosh. Stop the fight. GG's. Oh, that hurts, man. That is a hurt. L. See, hate to see it. Trigger me, I'm not like that afraid. So this is where I would like Goth. I think Goth is very good here. I like Goth Zacian into this. I think there's a lot of decent lines. Okay, I'm going to try these two. What do I feel about... Do I want... Is there ever a situation in which Hawlucha is good here? I think Wims is still always good. And I think I'll try the... I think I'll try Ditto, even though I don't know if it's right. Let's just try these. Yeah, we just don't have really good defensive Mons here against, like, the standard good stuffs. So things like, you know, Groudon, Shadow Rider, anything that just dumps damage, we don't have, like, the best pivots into. And I wonder if they're going to open up, like, Wims Miraidon or, like, Miraidon Bundle. If they open up Miraidon Bundle, I think we just trade Fake out for Miraidon Terra and maybe even just, like, Bundle Sash. Cool, I'm, like, actually okay with this because you can't pivot now. That's one of the things I love about this board. Like, you can't pivot, you can blow a Terra, right? But if I just throw a Fake out into the Groudon and just pop an SD... I'm in an okay spot. I don't want to get encored, though. Can I try something? Will you guys hate me if I lose the game for experimenting like this? You guys won't hate me. You're not going to hate me for this. If you Icy Wind here, I'm about to cook. Big cook. Massive cook. Oh my, what? The hell? Okay. Is that lefties Groudon? It's not even bad. I'm trying to see if we can bait out their Terra, you know? I want to see if they even have something like an Encore. There's an Encore there. There's an Encore there. This is the right play. The bundle's more of a threat than the Groudon is. And the Groudon doesn't have Protect on cooldown yet, versus the bundle does. So you keep the bundle locked up. And if Groudon wants to flip on Fire Terra, I'm not going to lose both my mons for this. I'll take some chip, but like, I'm fine. He didn't even Terra, so like, this is a +3 Zacian Behemoth Blade. Full attack. I'm jolly, but like, you might go down still. Even if it's lefty's Groudon. Whoo! And we crit! Woo! That's a lot of damage, yo. That's quite a bit. Quite a bit of dumpage right there. And now when you bring the Miraidon out, I'm just going to Tailwind and roll it over, right? Cool. Cool, I like that. Is it Miraidon time? Raging Bolt. Okay. Yeah, we see what they do here. I don't need to rush anything. Let's get some damage in. Yep. Is this Rising Voltage Bolt? Either way, like, you can't Terra both. And you kind of have to Terra, right? Nice. Now I can just pop your Miraidon. I think Sacred Sword takes it after the Dazzling Gleam chip. Double dip electric. Dude, this guy's crazy damage. That's like the most. He has the Photosynthesis boost and the Electric Terrain boost. Like, this guy's nuts, dude. Crazy. Sheesh. Thunderclap, no. No damage was taken today. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I like Rising Voltage. It's one of my favorite sets on it. I think this kills Miraidon, I do. He didn't Thunderclap. So he's just going for a Draco, and the idea is he's going to make him -2, and then like Whims will be able to check it. Because we're just Encore him into Draco and we win. Yep, that's fine. Sounds good. Encore and Draco, bring up bundle, go for a fake out pin, and get ready to win the game. So we be taking these. We be taking these all the way to the bank. Just gonna take a minute. Yep. And the new round just went up. I got 5 minutes to check in. Alright, what's Exegol T-Tar I gotta play against? Yep, we still win this one. It's just gonna take a minute. So we go Protect, Encore. Sorry, we go Fake Out, Encore, Encore. You can Encore this Gothitelle all you want, but like, you're never gonna be able to break my Whims. I'm not gonna let you get in on it. And we still have Bundle. We still have Ditto in the back too. So we win this one. It just takes a sec. Cool. Sash broke. They can't go Ghost. Have fun with that Draco, baby. Going to -4. Cool. Perfect. Gotta be respectful of Iron Bundle here. It's fine with me. Don't need to give him any ideas. Yep. Nice read. Doesn't get the KO though. We outspeed the Bolt. Kind of weird. There's the -4 Draco. And so even though they're at -4 and I'm copying them with Ditto here, this is still enough to pin the bundle, I think, with an electric attack. So we'll take a minute. Oh, and they're Orb too, yeah. Yeah, we're fine. Like, I still think this Thunderclap gets it, which is kind of nutty. We do have Thunderclap, or Rising Voltage. Yeah, I still think that gets the KO here. Let's see. Dazzling Gleam plus Rising Voltage should get it. And if you Protect, I Encore. Like, Protect Draco is like, yeah, cool. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's good. Deep Gleam, single target, big damage. Oof. The third Draco. Does this even get the KO? Oof, doesn't even get the KO. That's crazy, bro. -6. Alright, he can lock himself into, like... Because Encore's going to end. So, like, he can lock himself into, like, what, Thunderclap here? But I know they don't even have any moves that can hit the Whims. So it's like, I don't even need to do anything weird. We win. Cool. GG's. I don't need to Encore anymore. Thunderclap busted. And then Thunderclap. Oh, he tried to Thunderclap me? Nah, dude. No, we're gaming out here. Cool. And we take those wins all the way to the bank. I think that this is probably a good lead. I think that like this into like a double protect type of board to see if they want to go for like a Trick Room-esque play is really good. So like this is good, this is good, this is good, but we have to open up with them in the wrong order. So we have to put Whims on. No. It's going to go into the Shadow Rider. So Shadow Rider, which means Whims is on this side. And then I don't know if I want Hawlucha here. It's not really that amazing. I'll bring the Petron because we have the Dark Terra. That's fair. Cool. Let's try that. Yeah, let's see what happens here. That's a cool profile picture. I don't even know how to change the profile picture, if I'm being honest. I just don't even know how. Perfect. So you see, like, that's what I was talking about with the Ditto at the start of the team preview. So, like, Ditto's a really hard mon to use. It's one of, like, the last few, like, high skill ceiling mons, in my opinion. You can really, like, organize how you want to send your mons out to get, like, the perfect copies. Because, like, which one of these mons am I planning on foddering? It's obviously Whimsicott. So when I fodder my Whimsicott and I bring up my Ditto and copy their Shadow Rider, like, kind of nice, right? I think I'm going to drop a double protect this turn, just to kind of see if they want to read me going Tailwind so they can go, like, Trick Room, pivot out Shadow Rider for something. So I'll double protect. I don't really see a reason not to. Could even do something a little bit different and go like protect Behemoth. I don't want to get Specs Astral crit like helping hand. Yeah, I don't want that. Just protect. See what you got. Because if you Trick Room me, that's on you. That's not on me. And so we're getting their Terra out the first turn. Like if they're double dipping that Ghost Terra, Coast to Coast Terra with the most Terra, like I don't care. So we're getting a lot of their resources out of the way. Perfect. Double protect. Not bad. Cool. That's absolutely acceptable. And I want to see kind of what the Shadow is doing. It's obviously going to click Astral. And I'm going to Tailwind this turn. Be bad. Awesome. Force to follow me. Soak some damage. I don't think they break Zacian, even if they're spexed. I don't think they break Zacian in one hit. They might. It's definitely possible. I just don't think they do. Whew. Big damage. One's gonna get Sash clocked here. Zacian has that bulk right there. We got those 76 points in HP, baby. Putting that work in here. Yep. I could fodder my Zacian here. I don't think I need to. So we're going to fodder the Whims and bring out our Shadow Rider and pin them. Almost broke that entity too. Breaks potential Sash on Shadow Rider if they had it. And we get a +1, which we can copy. Like, oh my gosh, so nice. And their whole game plan here is going to be to send out their Torn and get, like, more, how would I word this? They're going to try and send out Torn and get, like, stagger the Tailwind. But, like, I think we're in a good spot. Thank you for the boost. Appreciate it. Long time, homie. Let's go. Let's go. It's going to be Sash Torn on this team, probably, since it still looks like Specs Shadow Rider. 2 turns on Tailwind. Awesome. Yeah, so spexed. This mon is getting clapped. Yep. Entity's not clicking follow me this turn. Which means I correctly target it. Wow, he's bulky. He's trying to Trick Room there, maybe. Maybe Psychic or something? Maybe I should have went after the Torn. No, I'm okay with this. Like, I still have one more turn, and if you want to stagger that Tailwind against me, like, I still have a Petulant in the back that can flip some stuff on. Wouldn't be terrible. You're really going to risk it on the Speed Tie? You know how much Choice Scarf did, alright? Like, I'm just trying to help you out, buddy. You know how much Choice Scarf did, alright? Trying to think of anything to do. I don't think there's any way they get out of this. Yeah. It's a Choice Scarf Ditto, though. Last time I checked. Big damage. He's like, wait! No, wait! Not today, buddy. And I think he was spexed. I'm pretty sure he was spexed and not scarfed as well. But hey, you know, anything's possible. And we take these wins. I'm trying to think of what else they could possibly have in the back. My Tailwind is expired, but like, this Ditto is set, and I still have a Mon to pivot in the back, and I got a Zacian right here. I probably could have weaved in a Swords Dance there, but it's really no big deal. What comes out here? Like, what's the check? What is it? What you got? Miraidon. Okay, that is actually a Mon that could get some major value. Seeds Miraidon. Okay. Dude, this... this discharge is going to be generational. I'm trying to think if there's any Terras that like would be viable here. You might as well go for the big damage. I don't even need to do that. That's fine. Astral's fine. And I kind of want to keep the Protect here, but like at the same time, like this is a lot of damage. Just stick it. Electro Drift in the Ditto, that's fine. Can't stop you, bro. Shred through that defense. Yep. One more of those, I get the win. We might need to get the poison. I think we need to get the poison. 2 turns on their Tailwind. You have to hit Zacian this turn. Otherwise, you just lose the game. So if I protected Zacian and Malignant Chain, I win. But you know what? I think this is fine. I don't want to let them get a Calm Mind off. I think that's actually like how you lose. I want to see if they use... Yeah, I don't want to let them get that off. I don't need to go for a double protect. Yeah, there's Parabolic. I don't need to let that happen. But like, if I don't get the stats drop here that I want, I will lose the game. Because like, they will Electro Drift me into a million pieces and I will lose. Poison! There we go. We got the Confuse. All right, we're gaming still. We're still gaming. Yo, it's always Confusion. So Confusion off the Poison. That's our ability. Here we go. Poison Puppeteer on deck. We're cooking. We need to wait out this Electric Terrain. Yeah, I didn't know if they had Calm Mind, and I didn't want to let that happen. I did not want to let that happen. 3 turns on Electric Terrain. I mean, you just rip this, right? If you hit the Electro Drift, I just lose. No, I'll go for Protect here. Let's see what you got. I'd like an extra lefty stick. Honestly, I just want my lefty stick. Let's see what I got. Let's see if they would have hit themselves with the Confusion, I would have won the game this turn. Do you hit yourself, or would you have won the game? Survey says, I would have lost the game if I attacked. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, here we go. Time to hit yourself, buddy. Time to hit yourself in Confusion. Are you ready? Are you excited? Let's rock and roll. Tail Impeder's out. I'm not faster than you. Confusion hit. 1, 2, 3, confusion hit! Oh yeah, let's go, let's go! Oh yes, let's go! Yo! Dumpy. Oh my gosh, we take those all the way to the bank, bro. Oh yeah, we love to see that. That's perfect. Shout out to Protect. Gotta be one of my favorite moves in the game.